Hey YouTube, LuckyNerfer back again with a new Nerf video. This time I'll be showing you some of the blasters that I fixed over time. I showed you guys this one a little while ago. It's a hand cannon. I showed you that it had a replaced washer seal, but since then I've actually redone that. I stacked a metal washer, a 1.5 inch rubber washer, then a metal washer. Those two metal washers were 1.25 inch to create a sandwich. And then I put number 6 and then a number 6 finishing washer. Then I finished it off with a 6/32 bolt screwed downward into it. Before, it only had a 1/2 inch number 6 screw, and then I used a bolt that was 1 inch long, so it got a much better fit on it, though I did kind of drill it in crookedly. And the people whose idea that were first saw it from a Tanny. I tried to copy his and then it didn't work, but then since Make It Go made his Octo-shot, and he credited Louis C3 for that. It results in a really good seal. Now, you didn't hear anything, because just a little puff of air come up. Now, yeah. Since this blaster has multiple catches, mine has 9. I've already mentioned that. That's a lot, the most you can get, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It actually stops the plunger and then it catches on a different rod. So I can keep doing this for a little bit and then it finally hits forward, so 3 times. But if I get, that's like 6 or it still pops off. Anyways, I have a foot-long barrel just for that. But what you're going to have to use is a hopper, because this thing vacuum load starts in. Because it actually has a better seal going backwards than it does forwards, which is interesting. I didn't really test the range. I didn't even lubricate it really, because it's just a nice fit in there. And so this gun's back, and one of Arctic's friends will probably use that at war. Next gun, the one everyone thought was really cool, and I still think it's pretty cool. It's better now because it actually has 1.5 inch PVC drilled into the wood, and then that attaches on that way. And I made a trigger stop for it too. If you look right there, it catches right there. And it catches a little bit farther, so it has 2 catch notches, but that's just an accidental thing. If anyone knows if they've ever drilled into 3/4 CPVC to put the bolt in, I'll actually do an example for them. Because I have some over here. Okay, this is what I use for a plunger head on it's called a preeminent plunger head. And then here's the size of bolt I use. This is an inch bolt. This is 3/4 cap. If you look, it doesn't actually fit all the way across, but it would connect to the CPVC cap inside. But I just drill the hole straight through. That little bit of extra hole that comes out this side sometimes manages to end up, and so it actually results in a little bit of a catch notch. As you guys just saw, it catches right there and right there. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, it is kind of tilted downward, but I don't really care. And I don't know why the seal works. Oh, it's because, and I actually went like this a bunch, so the wood actually was shaved away, so I could pull it back this way. Except my finger is kind of too small to do that, or too big actually. Nice gun. That I would use more of a single barrel with, or an RCB. And as I mentioned, these are the caps that I use for that. Okay, I'll take a really old piece of 1.25 that wasn't supposed to snap. Okay, if you look at this cap, it slides in there nice and easy, and will fall right out. This requires no sanding at all. Well, the ones that I normally would get, you'd have to sand them a bunch, which is really annoying. Now, the round ones you can only get at Lowe's, or at my Lowe's, because my Menards has the flat ones. And I actually have a flat one right here. Here's the difference. Okay, this one is much better because when the nail is right there, it's going to come up and then just catch on the nail like that. With this, it won't even work that way because it just gets stopped. Now at Lowe's, these are like 30 to 35 cents a piece, and I actually went back there yesterday, You can buy a single one for 35 cents, or for 44 cents, you can buy a bag of 10. And the bag of 10 actually are the thinner ones, which are the type you want. So right now I have 2 full bags and a half bag. And next time I go, I'll probably get more even, just because. Because the first time I actually bought they were like 87 cents for 10. Now they're like 44 cents. So much better deal. And the last thing I'll show you is a thing I'm working on. A long shot. Foregrip. And this is that old single long shot. You can see I'm going to redo that. And I'm going to do the washer head seal replacement thing that Dom did. It's a really good idea, Dom. I did it. It works way better for the seal. But I don't know what the clue should be for the secret blaster. I guess my clue is going to be it's not a homemade blaster. It doesn't mean the entire thing can't be homemade. It just means it's a thing you would buy in the stores. So that doesn't mean it's a rainbow pump or anything. 2 people have guessed that so far. In the future, I would possibly like to make rainbow pumps. Just not right now, because it's a kind of high startup cost. Just like Plus Pros and them would be. But, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.